Welcome everybody. I'm just going to do a quick video today about my new project here on YouTube. This is a Christmas gift exchange group that I am going to head up myself on my channel. So I'm here to tell you the details surrounding this event that we're going to do. It is specifically right now for Christmas. There is a possibility I might do this another time, like Valentine's Day or whatnot. We shall see. But I'm going to go over the guidelines. This is going to be rather long, but it's only because, number one, I've done this in the past, like 3 years ago or so on YouTube. And I did it for a little while, but eventually it turned south and drama that shouldn't have happened and all that jazz happened. So with that being said, I'm going to go over the guidelines because I realize there has to be some guidelines. So just stick with me. Make sure you listen to all the details, okay, before you say yes to this gift exchange group, okay, and being part of it. So as I said before, the premise of this is I did this about 3 years ago, and Sunday in the chat, Justine and Joanna were talking amongst themselves in the chat, and one of them asked what the other one liked, and all of a sudden it just jogged my head about this group that I created way back in the day. At the time, I called it Dawn's Delights. I'm not going to give it a name, really, I don't think. Unless you guys want to have a name, you can maybe leave a comment if you want this group to be called something. But anyway, what I did back then was I did the same thing, but I did more work and all that and put more work into it. I'm actually going to have you do part of the work that I did back then because I just, number one, don't have time, but number two, it's really tedious. So anyway, when Justine and Joanna were talking amongst themselves, it jogged my memory about that group, and I took a poll and asked people, hey, would you like to do this and do this gift exchange? It's not going to be a Secret Santa one because you're all going to know who you're buying from, because I'm just going to pick from, you know, the cat box. I'm going to put all your names in there, everybody who agrees to this group. I'm going to put your name in the cat box. We're going to shake it up, and I'm going to draw each of you a person that you are going to buy from. So let's go over the details of the group, shall we? The guidelines, if you will. And you must agree to all these guidelines and details. You have to agree to them. Otherwise, please don't sign up for this group, okay? I want you to take it serious because the whole reason why I'm doing this is there's been a lot of drama in YouTube lately. People are just at each other's throats over stupid stuff. Over people going to jail, over this, that, and the other. People coming into people's chats in their auctions, disrupting the auction and causing drama and all these things. What is the point? It's just stupid and crazy, and we don't need it. So I want to put positive energy into the community like I did back then. And that was also the reason why I did it back then. I was sick of seeing all the negative Nancys and the drama and the fighting. I just wanted to do something positive to better all of us, you know, as human beings, okay? So, number one, what I want you to do, if after I go over the guidelines, I want you to type, if you want to be in the group, I want you to type the words I'm in the comment section after I'm through reading, okay? So If you type the words I'm in, these are the things that you are agreeing to when it comes to being part of the group. Number one, you have to agree to let me give the person that you are drawing and that somebody is drawn your name, both circumstances, you have to allow me to give out your email. Now, I realize emails are very private, and I know it can be disconcerting. And if you are leery about doing that, I don't blame you. I understand. But this is crucial because the emails have to be swapped, because the part of this group that I'm putting on your shoulders is the name I give you. You need to personally contact that person through email and ask them, hey, what would you like? What's your favorite color? What are you into? What are your hobbies? Whatever. So that you can get a sense of that person if you don't know already, and you can buy according. It just helps you out. But you can't get out of it without me being able to give the people your email. So you've got to be okay with that. Now, if anything should arise, you know you can always block people from your emails. I've had to do it, and it works well. So if somebody becomes nasty or belligerent or dramatic in your emails or says nasty stuff or whatever, block them from your email. That's what you do. But this is part of the process. So if you agree, number one, you have to agree to giving out your email. Okay? Also, the obvious is you have to agree to giving out your address to the person that is got your name. For example, if I drew Josie's name, let's say I didn't have her address, and let's say, obviously it wasn't me heading up the group. Let's say it was Dee. Dee would have to give me Josie's email, and then, get the address. It's up to you guys to get the address. This is another part of the deal that I've put on your shoulders. I don't have time, guys. Last time I did everything, and I just don't have time. I'm even more busy than I was years ago. So you are going to have to contact that person on your own. And after you get the email, find out what they like and also get their address. So, number one, you have to agree to the email, it being given out, as well as your address, but you are going to be the one to give out your address yourself. And please make sure when you give out your address that you type it in the email exactly how it's supposed to be lined up on an envelope, please, okay? Because don't write the address all in one line, like one sentence. Please don't do that. Write it line for line, because people could get confused and get the wrong address, okay? So that's number two. Number three, if you put the words "I'm in," you are also agreeing that whosever name you get, you are definitely going to give them a gift, okay? I realize there's always people in this YouTube world we don't like, we're not fond of, we don't really think is that great. You may get one of those people. But I'm not, twisting your arm. If you are uncomfortable with giving somebody a gift that you don't like, I can understand that, but don't put the words "I'm in" then. That means you're out and you can't be in the group. Mind you, the reason why I'm doing this group also is so that we can get to know each other. I said this in my chat Sunday. Get to know each other, make friends, make new friends. Maybe you heard things about somebody, but you want to get to know them as a person. This is a gateway for you to open up and privately become friends with people, okay, on your own. So, there's that. I also want to say another thing you're agreeing to when you say the words "I'm in" is that you agree to gift somebody who is international. All my international people and friends, you are welcome to be part of this group. And those of us in the USA, yes, shipping is going to be a mother. But you know what? We are doing this to promote positivity and happiness and joy to our friends in the chat. It is worth it in my book. But if you can't afford the shipping already, you know it's going to be high, because it is. It's going to be way higher than our shipping here. Then please don't put the words "I'm in." Okay? But I have international friends that want to be part of this group. So you could, the name I pick out for you could be international. And if you're putting the words "I'm in," you're going to agree to the high shipping, and you're going to agree to giving them a gift. Number 3, or number, this is like 5 or 6, whatever it is. I had an auction, guys. My brain is fried. You cannot badmouth the person or the gift in any way. Not on your socials, not on Facebook, not on YouTube. Don't badmouth the people. We are doing this. You know, there's a lot of people. The reason why I'm doing this is because there's a lot of people that are lonely in this community. Most of the reason why people come into our chats, you want to know the real reason why most people come in? They're lonely. They don't have hardly anybody to talk to, if anybody. Some of them live alone and they just need somebody else to interact with, and that's why they come. It's not necessarily to buy anything. The biggest reason is the interaction, the social network. So if you badmouth them on Facebook and YouTube, it's going to get back to them. You know, they have friends on YouTube that'll tell them, "Hey, I seen so-and-so badmouthing you. I don't want any of it, and I don't want to hear anybody." And if so, you are going to be banned from this group forever, because we are about making somebody's day, making somebody's Christmas a positive experience. Okay? So, if you agree to this, you are also agreeing that the price range is going to be $10 or less. Okay? Now, you are free to buy from another reseller. You are free to buy from whoever. Me, anybody. It doesn't matter. On social network, you can go out. I don't care where you get the gift. You can even hand make the gift. Okay? So, but it is $10 or less. Please do not go over it. As I said before, when I had this group, I got a lot of drama. I got everything from, "I don't like this person. I just, you know what, I don't like it." They said they were in, and then they were like, "I don't like it because I don't want people to know my information. You know, my shipping address and my email. So you know what, I'm out." But they waited till after they had already said, "I'm in." I don't like that. Okay? Once you say you're in, you're in. You're buying the gift no matter what. No matter who you're buying the gift from or for. And then you're also agreeing to all this information being swapped. You're agreeing to all of it on your own. This is kind of like a contract. Okay. Then you are also agreeing that the gift exchange will be done December 3rd through 9th. It must be done in that week. Okay? I want everybody to ship their packages that week. Remember, there's usually a delay in packages being sent at Christmas time. It starts now. It usually starts November 1st and goes throughout the rest of the year, and even past January into February, where there's a delay. Packages get stuck in what's called a distribution center of the post office, and you, the customer, the one receiving the gift, has to be the one to contact your post office and get them to run a check on it. And that's with any of our packages, not just at this time. So remember that. Also, Let's see what else. But I have had backtrack. I had a scroll moment. Drama I've had people, they say they're in and then so many weeks later they're out, or right before the gift exchange they're out. They didn't feel uncomfortable, or they didn't feel comfortable about it after all. Think about it before you put the words "I'm in." I want you to think it through all the way around. You're exposing yourself a little bit. So, but you're doing it because it's, up to you whether you want. I'm not twisting your arm. So just know that. And this is like a contract. Also, I had the people, and there's always people in the community that all they go for is giveaways and free gifts and want people to buy for them, but they never spend money with a reseller. Those kind of people. And they sign up for this group and then later on say, I don't have the money, I can't give a gift, so that they can continue just getting a free gift, but yet that person sends that gift. That's not going to happen, and that's not going to be allowed, okay? If you are signing up, you are saying you will definitely give a gift. And also, I want to put in there, it doesn't matter if you have a fire in your home, if you have a funeral to go to. I heard all the excuses why people had to bail. If you sign, what you're telling me right now is you have a gift right now, or you're going out tomorrow, no matter what, hell or high water, and you are getting a gift, even if you have to hand make the gift. I don't care. But you are saying you're going to get a gift no matter what bad circumstances come your way. And I mean it. Fire, accidents, blah, 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 blah. You are saying no matter what, unless you are in a coma, okay, you are going to give a gift no matter, international or not, and it's $10 or less. And please be thoughtful in these gifts. Please think of the other person. Like I said, contact them, find out their likes and dislikes so that you know. Because we want this to be gifts they're going to like. Okay? And so, okay, $10 or less. The gift, you must ship out the gift between December 3rd and the 9th. No later, no earlier. That is the time frame. Okay? And you cannot back out. You cannot send me an email or a message that says, Dawn, I changed my mind halfway through it. Not going to be allowed. And like I said, you will be banned because I'm going to pick out your names and it's going to be done. Okay? Here's another thing. I'm going to do a separate video on choosing names for the group. Okay? So, I will, if there is, another thing I want to add, if there is an odd number, I will give the odd man out. I will exchange with that odd man out. So there is a potential I could get 2 names, okay? So don't worry if there's an odd number. Okay, that's how I work that. But like I said, I will not get any phone calls, messages about I want out. I will not get any messages that say, Dawn, I can't afford, because I want you to think about that right now. Basically, have a gift. You can even, if you can't hand make something, you could go around your house and grab something off the wall or on a shelf or whatever and give it to them. Whatever you have to do. If you don't have the money. But you think about it now and you think about that person and think about what joy you are spreading to that person. And be thoughtful, be cordial, be nice. Please, while emailing, do not get in a fight or any drama, please. Otherwise, you will be kicked out. Well, my battery is very low. I have to get going. So, I want you right now in the comment section to put I'm in if you agree to all the terms, okay? And remember, there are some very lonely people that would love to have a Christmas gift. This may be their only Christmas gift they get from somebody. Really think about that before you give, okay? And I'm super excited. How about you guys? I'm looking forward to it. So comment below and I will make a list, and then I will do a separate video this week. Let's see. You must have your entries to be into this group, to sign into this group, your contract. This is a contract. To be in this group, you must have them by Friday, and Friday I will do a separate video on the matter. I will probably do it live. I will pick names for all of you, okay? Should be exciting. See you on the next one.